Might be focused out of towns in the stands, but everybody on the ice is focused on what's in front of them. Big 2 points again for the Calgary Flames. Carlson in on Wolf, a big save to start this one as Dustin Wolf is on his game. Not a ball. Flames keep it alive. Pospisil back to ball. Uyghur one-timer. Kind of hop, shot back, and now Shootout on the post. He had Samsonov down and out and struck the iron. It's one thing to do it. It's another thing to have the positive effect.
Yeah, for sure, right?
Tells you about the coach and the team in front of him. Dorfia, top of the circle, tipped in, they score. Right off, a Flame in front, maybe another stick as well, and the Golden Knights jump out to a 1-0 lead thanks to Saad.
It may go off Saad originally, and then I think it's going to go off Uyghur. Yeah, I think that might be a double deflection, and you can see how it takes Dustin Wolf for sure. Might even be 3 deflections.
Trying to go back down the zone. Olofsson lifted a stick, and Carlson's away again. Carlson testing the foot speed of Uyghur, who stays with him, and a stop by Wolf on a backhand bid from Carlson. As we get to the power play, brought to you by New Play Alberta. Play casino, sports, and lottery all in one place. Kadri off the draw to Uyghur. Traffic in front as he moves in. Uyghur gets his own one-time scores! Morgan Frost, power play goal to tie it.
Well, you can't draw it up any better than this. He had all sorts of room to go right down Main Street, and he chose not to, but watch his pass. Right between the skate and the stick of Howden, perfectly placed. Oh my gosh, that's high-end skill. And then Frost, I think he puts that off the near post and into the far side. That's how little room he had. No, it just goes 5-hole on Samsonov.
Half a blade away, it seems, from making something work. Pinching in for Hall. Now Waugh, breakaway. Waugh in, Deeks scores! Nicholas Waugh gives Vegas the 1-goal lead again.
Watch it work by Barbashev on the wall right here. Protects the puck from Bean, and Kadri not in position to protect with Waugh on the breakaway. I think maybe just a little aggressive on the forecheck and trying to win puck battles in the offensive zone, and the fourth line capitalizes for Vegas.
Ball takes care of him. Bouncing puck carefully handled by Dustin Wolf. That was over Anderson. Might have been a partial screen, and Wolf got it. Saad near the buzzer, and they score before. Hurdle, the latest for Vegas to make it 3-1.
Watch this work down low. Saad, he's always had great vision. He's a power forward. He spots Hurdle, and Hurdle slides it under the pad of Wolf for an impressive 3-1 lead by Vegas here in the first period. Pretty good results for Vegas considering.
Well, there's still 40 left in this one. Can't imagine what it's like in and out of the room. And tonight the Flames are trying to battle back against the Golden Knights, who start the period up by 2. Cross for Anderson. Some traffic in front. Kadri shoots, and a rocket miss. Bounces Huberdeau, trying to jam at it. And 2 pads stopped by Samsonov. Able to work it to Pospisil. He can't get it out. Waugh right down the pipe into Kolesar. Great save, Wolf pushing over with the blocker. Pospisil a steal. Tried to get the feet going. McNabb kept it in. Bean hustling up. Barbashev there first. Kolesar to the line. Theodore preserves. Now back to McNabb. Looking for the tip, and there's the stick of Bean to poke that away, and Bean will make the play off ice. Flames trying to change. They keep the D out there on the long shift. Now McNabb, some room. Glove saved by Dustin Wolf. Ryan, Corey, and Eric touched on the culture in the room.
Loved it, yep.
Stories like Justin Kirkland, people like Justin, are a big part of that in the Flames culture. And tough to be reflective right now, maybe, on the whole season. If you remember the Calgary Flames, realizing as you start the third that the playoffs are out of reach, but boy, there's lots of good to look back on. After 81 and 82, get into the books.
Well, I'm with Ryan, Corey, and Eric with their intermission about all the positives.
Power play, Kadri scores. New career high for Nazem Kadri. And a heck of a season for the Flames again.
Just been eliminated from the playoffs, and they don't quit. I mean, that's been the story the entire season for this Flames team. So inspirational in so many ways. They're not going to make the playoffs, of course, but never once in this season did I ever see them.
Rafia bouncing puck, and Anderson waited to make sure that was going to be steady before whipping it away. Ball a move. Now Coleman. Into the middle. Backlund shot, scores, and tied it.
And the captain comes through. Coronado with the beautiful pass to ball. He kicks it out to Coleman. He spots Backlund. He weaves through. Bunch of traffic. You can see Hutton, number 17, didn't really help his goaltender, Samsonov, in this case. Just a simple shot to the net. I think it actually goes off Hutton now that I see it from that different angle. And so
Kadri. Now to Huberdeau. To Kadri. Across the hall. Kick, they score! Big finish in front. And Hopkins got another.
continue to push hard. Huberdeau kicks it out to Kadri, right to Pahal, and there is Klapka going to the net, gets body position on the defenseman Haig. Look at that, 6th goal of the season now, Brad.
One of the players that really has made the most of his time, but here comes Saad the other way, and Wolf, did they pull it out? No, it trickles in. It looked like Pahal had stopped it, but the Golden Knights answer right back to tie again.
And Dustin Wolf makes the first save, but he's unsure where the puck goes right behind him, and I think Pahal, in an attempt to clear the puck into the corner, might bank it in off Dustin Wolf. I wonder if they're going to look at Saad pushing Bean into Wolf, and that if that had any bearing on the puck going into the net.
So it looked like Pahal actually had it under Wolf there.
Yeah.
The call on the ice stand. We have a good goal. Calgary will be assessed a 2-2 for the away game.
Olofsson back behind the Vegas net. And in game 81, we've got some free hockey. Overtime ahead between Vegas and Calgary. Let's have some fun in overtime. Riley Smith, some room, shoots, and stopped by Dustin Wolf. Didn't pull him off the blocker side. To turn the lights out at the goal. And we're headed to a shootout.
What an exciting overtime that was.
Element of surprise, Sharangovich. 1 for 5 this season. He comes in on Samsonov, waits, shoots, blocker, stopped low by Samsonov.
Well, he's trying to slow down right here, Sharangovich, and see if anything opens up. And he did have far side.
Has a goal tonight. Looking for one in the shootout. Frost puts on the brakes. Shoot, scores! And a little come on
this play. Frost puts on the brakes right here. And Samsonov gets just a tiny bit deep in his net.
Shea Theodore 0 for 2. Straight out on Wolf on the backhand, off the pipe and out. And the Flames will still